What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. For those of you stopping by for the first time, if you see something that you like during this video, please don't forget to subscribe at some point. Those of you stopping by that have been here before, welcome back to TLTG Reviews, my friends. Glad you came to see me. So, pretty excited to talk about this one. As most of you know, I'm not a real big fan of Vetiver, but I found yet another clean Vetiver that just works for me. And of course, we're talking about from Bentley. This is the new Beyond collection. It's Wild Vetiver. Stay tuned. So, Bentley Wild Vetiver. So, full disclosure, I did not buy this, and it was not sent to me by a company. It was a friend of mine that wants to remain anonymous that purchased this thinking it was going to be a more dirty, earthy vetiver, and turns out it's a fresh and clean vetiver, and he knows that's kind of really the only vetivers I'll mess with. Asked if I would like it. So, absolutely. And I snagged it off of him, so here we are. So let's start off with this presentation first. So it does come with this beautiful box. It really does. I don't know if you can see the texture. Yeah, it's kind of a faux leather textured type of feel. Fragrance information on the back. It is an eau de parfum concentration. It does have the cutout fitted foam to fit the bottle. It's a very nice presentation, I have to say. Very large. Very nice, very sturdy, nonetheless. Gives a very premium, luxury, niche feel to it. And then with the bottles, the same thing. I mean, look how massive the base is on this with these cuts. Kind of looks like a basketball net, kind of the way it's designed. That's just what it strikes me as right off the bat. It says Beyond the Collection Wild Vetiver. Same thing, you have a faux leather wrap right here on the top, seams in the rear. It does click into place, but doesn't really hold too firm, as you can see. And then nothing special in the atomizer. Engraved Bentley with the B logo. Pretty good atomizer. And I will give myself one shot on my hand just to remind myself of the opening. So this was released in 2019, late 2019. It is classified as a woody aromatic. I will put the notes right there for you. So very, very, you know me, I'm not a big Vetiver fan, but I was shocked with this one. So in the opening, it's very fresh, very green. You have a light citrus from the bergamot. You do detect the bergamot. It's that bitter citrus quality. And then it's a little smoky, and it's very, very clean vetiver. That's the three things I smell right off the bat. It's birch, vetiver, and bergamot. And it maintains that through the transition. That's still the dominant notes. The vetiver and the birch really take over and become the stars of the show in that transition. And I get a light woodiness. I'm guessing that's the amber wood, because it doesn't have the typical amber wood smell that I've gotten in a lot of fragrances where it comes off real ambroxan woody. It just comes off kind of woody. It doesn't have a buttery woodiness that that I get from amber wood. And like I said, I don't really get an ambroxan smell from it. It's just a light smokiness and a very, very clean and fresh vetiver. This is extremely fresh. This is a perfect springtime, summertime type of vetiver. And then once you get in that transition, like I said, it's still a light vetiver woody scent. It doesn't change a whole lot. This is very linear. The only thing that really changes to my nose off of my skin is the citrus burns off. I don't really get the pepper. What other notes in there? The lemon verbena. I'm guessing that's attributing to some freshness in the opening, but I can't really distinguish it. Like I said, to my nose, it's all vetiver, birch, bergamot, and amber wood. And like I said, the bergamot, 20 or 30 minutes it goes away, about 30 minutes, and then it's light, grassy, fresh, smoky vetiver. It's actually quite a delightful smell. You know me, I'm not a fan of vetiver fragrances. Currently, the only ones that I really enjoy before this were Dior Eau Sauvage Parfum and Raja Parfums Vetiver Parfum Cologne. That's really the only two that really grabbed me, that were enjoyable off of my skin, because normally if it's a dirty, earthy vetiver, I just have to get it off my skin. It kind of comes off as roach spray. This is not the case. This is very fresh, very clean. I do enjoy this smell. I actually I started off with 5 sprays and went back later and went with 8 sprays on the refresh because I was really enjoying it. I was shocked how much I enjoyed this one. So the scent on this one's going to get a 7.5 out of 10. I liked it more than I thought I would. Longevity. So it's nothing special in the longevity category. It's 6 hours and then it falls off a cliff. It's gone. It's beyond a faint skin scent at the 6 hour mark. It's not real strong coming off the skin, but it does fall into that freshy category for the amount of longevity that you're going to get. 5 to 6 hours. I can't really see people getting more than 6 hours because I have oily skin and I only got 6. You may get 8, who knows? It might just agree with you, but for me, it was 6 hours. So that is a 7 out of 10. Projection, same thing. Like I said, it's not much. An hour, moderate, maybe arm, a little less than arm's length. Normally I would stick my arm all the way out, but elbow's kind of bent on this one. Projection's not real heavy. First 30 minutes, arm's length. The following 30 minutes, kind of half an arm. And then after an hour, it's sitting pretty close to the skin. Projection's not a real strong suit. If you want subtlety, fresh and clean, and elegant, this is probably going to be the fragrance for you because it's not real loud. It does smell extremely high quality. This is the niche level type of stuff that we're used to from Bentley for a lot of their fragrances. This is no different. This is extremely high quality smelling. And then because it's so close to the skin, it seems like it's going to fade sooner than you think. Like I kept thinking, oh, this is only going to be a 4-hour fragrance. And in 5 hours, it's still doing pretty well coming off my skin. And in 6 hours, it finally faded off. So like I said, projection, not its strong suit. But if you're looking for something that's a bit more subtle, this may be for you. So projection on this one's a 6.5 out of 10. Overall, Bentley, the Beyond Collection, Wild Vetiver, is absolutely a 7.5 out of 10 fragrance. This is a good fragrance. And you know, I'm not really a fan of Vetiver, but this one just works for me because it's clean. When I saw birch in it, I was a little worried. I was like, okay, smoky. If it's a dirty Vetiver, I'm going to hate this. This is going to be awful and terrible. Turns out it's not. It's very clean. It's very fresh. It's mild. It smells great. The birch isn't overpowering. It's just right. It's just right. This is very well blended. Like I said, it's very linear. Doesn't change a whole lot. But for you Vetiver fans, if you like one fresh, you'll like this. Now, would I buy it right now? No, I would not. The cheapest I saw it online was $126. This is not worth $126. That's my opinion. I don't believe this is a limited run because they just released a new one, the pimento one. The spicy one. So I'm guessing this is going to be a regular thing for them in their production. So I would wait. Before you know it, if that's the case with production, before you know it, this thing will be 40 some odd dollars from the discounters, then fall into 30 some odd dollars. So I would wait. Once it gets below $50, then it's worth it if you like Vetiver. The presentation, it's all well worth the money at that point. But for the 126, which is the lowest I've seen it online so far, maybe there's some places you've seen it that's a little lower, but the prices are not down right now. I would wait. Had I not had a buddy send this to me, I wouldn't have it right now. He sent it to me so I could try it, so I could review it. Said if I didn't like it, send it back. He'd see if he could find someone else that liked it. If I like it, I could keep it. So, and I do like it, so I will hold on to this. This is one of the 3 Vetiver fragrances I enjoy now. So, like I said, wait. Don't buy it yet. Hopefully it's not something that's a short run. It doesn't look like it will be, but I would wait. And until next time, do me a real quick favor. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate all the feedback. I love hearing from you guys. How many of you have tried this already? How many of you have been waiting to hear more opinions on it? Because there's my opinion. It's good, but don't buy it yet. And until next time, I will say, if you get your hands on this, give it a spray now. Who knows? You might end up thanking me later. Have a good one, guys.